Well, it's morning time, about 6:30 in the morning. I got up about 5:50. The wind decided to greet me on my first full day back. You can see it's pretty steady out there. As you can see, the yuccas are in full bloom for the most part. You know, not all of them bloom every year, so you've got the ones that stored up the energy to have the blooms. I've got a nice little thicket of them over there. Of course, that's not my property. So this morning, I've got to get all this stuff out of the trailer so I can use it. I'm going to take out everything that goes right here by the building. I'll probably throw the firewood just to the side to be able to get that 30-gallon gas caddy out. And then I'm going to drive the trailer right over to there so I can stockpile this stuff out that way. You know, conduit and these light poles, you know, these heavy light poles. And then I'm gonna start working over there on that side of the pond. There's the building right there. I'm going to build up this pad for that building that's going to house the hydro generator. I started on it last trip but ran out of time. So I decided it'd be a good place to lose all that real dry powder dirt that I've got piled up that I need to get out of there. I'm still wanting to get moved. I only put 2 loads over here so far. But you can see, you know, that's the height I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna build, I'm thinking a 10-foot diameter dome and construct it out of the rock, like these rocks here that I've pulled out digging the pond. Make it out of that. So I need to build this out, you know, at least probably 25 foot around. And then I'm gonna make a little berm around the outer edge and fill it up with water. And what that's gonna do is allow the water to soak into the soil, and all the little air bubbles to come up, and that'll compact the soil about as good as you can compact it. You can see I've got the machine on top of the pile of powder dirt and truck ready to go. about like 25 feet across there. Just gonna keep coming this way with it. And then I gotta build this up a little bit higher to allow for those pipes and conduits to run through it. Probably another 18 inches higher at least, maybe 2 foot. Then I'll put rock on the sides, kind of like I'm doing on the road. And eventually grass and different flowers and plants will grow in there over time. There'll just be a little pathway going to the hydroelectric dome. Well, I got one more load of spoils over there. Pretty much it. I'm just going to knock this down. It's not worth bringing another trailer load over. I think next I'm going to go ahead and get down in there, make a little ramp down in there with the machine and pull all that good compost soil that was down in the bottom of that sump hole there in the pond and throw it up here where I can mix it in with that topsoil. And then I'm going to start pulling all that dirt shelf back this way and haul it out of here. This side of the pond right here, I want it to be pretty steep. I'll probably make a little bitty planter bed, maybe 3 foot wide, down at the same level as that. Same level as where the creek used to dump into the pond. That way I can plant, I'm thinking about planting some moringa trees along this edge here. Let's take a look at that soil. That was that real soupy stuff that was taken out of the pond about a month ago. That's some beautiful soil, especially for out here. That's a good mix. Some sand, a little clay, organic material broke down. A bunch of those little migratory finches over there. Well, look at all those pollinators down there, getting them a drink of water. I don't think I'll have a problem with getting anything I plant pollinated. There's a bunch of bees there. Well, I think this is going to be the last load for the day. I'm going to load one of this good soil that I just dug out of the pond here and dump it right there where I'm building that pad up for that other building. Now I've got one load already dumped over there, that last load of that real dry powder dirt. So we'll go take the machine over there, pull that back, and then dump this load, flatten it out, and I think that's going to be it for the day. Got a good little bit done today. I'm happy with it. Dirt was moist enough, it stuck to the bottom of the trailer. I gotta scrape it out with the machine. to call it a day. I'll show you what the final product looks like. So I got the berm around it so that I can fill this up with water. Of course, I'm not going to be able to do it this trip. I don't want to take the last bit of water out of the pond. You know, got to leave some for the animals and the pecan trees. So it'll have to be the next trip. No, I'm not in a big rush. I just wanted to get all this dirt work done over here, because when I put those 8x8 pylons in for that other building that's going to sit right here, it's going to block me off from being able to get the dump trailer in there. So that's those 5 P's coming into play. Prior plating prevents poor performance. Well, I'll see you all in the next one.